Hello. Hi. How's everybody doing? Hi, Dottie. Who has anything first? So, turns out it might be tomorrow where the air conditioner person is gonna come fix my shit. 50 streams. Jesus Christ. 50. What the hell, bro? That's almost 3 whole months. Jesus. 2.5. I don't know how I'm supposed to do this. Like you mentioned on chocolate chip cookies, I made them Saturday. So, there's still some on the table. You're just gonna have to go get them yourself. It's been a while since I made sweets for myself. I haven't had any for myself since last year. I've been running on junk food sweets, man. Need to find out how we're gonna do it here. Right, so this was the right call. Show me show me how to do the thing. Show me how to do a thing. You know the thing that does the thing. That I did. Yes, I'm pretty sure I did that. Ah! I don't know where that would be. Probably more here, right? Well, I can't really combine them there because it's, in the way. Oh, never mind. I was able to. I was able to. Now, how do I do it from? Okay. Okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. That's maybe not what I'm looking for. Hmm. Okay, so it's supposed to raise here, be risen here, and then be brought. Hmm. Something like that, apparently? But that's not really working well, is it? Get rid of that for now. The fuck is going on here? She's naked. She's not naked! She's not naked at all! What do you mean? She's not naked. Cover your eyes if you think she's naked. Where would that be? Seriously, where would that be? I'm noticing a little something here. Why is it? Wait, why is it that way? Hold on. Something's wrong here. Okay, it's not this. Also not this. Also not this. Also, okay, what's going on here? Uh, UV editing. There's something wrong here? Are there two? Or is it something here? Not here. The fuck is going on? Why are you like this? Why are you like this? Seriously, why are you like this? Hmm. This is what happens when I don't apply the modifier. Because this is the problem. However, how am I supposed to fix that? How do I fix that? Hmm. I want to fix this. I want to fix it. How do I fix it? I'm gonna do that, then go back to texture paint and see what happens then. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. What yet? What's going on? Where? What's happening, bro? That's so weird. It's this one, right? No, it's this one specifically. Why is that one having issues? The fuck is happening? I just don't understand. I straight up don't understand. But you know what? If this fixes my issue, then I will go ahead and accept that. Da, 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 da. I also didn't check to see if the hands were done any better, but we'll figure that. Why? Where? Where? What is it with you? Oh, it's just a section. Thank God. Okay, so this needs to be lightly shaded. The legs do. So it's something like this. That's what I think it is anyway. Maybe do something like this, question mark? I can't tell if this is the same color or brighter. I feel like it might be a bit brighter. But I don't know. I might just be crazy. Uh, this one. And then more blur. I feel like that's wrong. Well, it is kind of wrong. It's kind of shit, is what it is. That's my problem, is that it's kind of shit. Mm, okay. Something more like that, then? No, no, not this one. Anyone but this, any singular one except for this one. Oh, what else? There we go. Would it be something more like that? I feel like it would be. Just cover this piece in. Mm, about that much. Mm. Ba 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 ba. There. But there, blur. All right, so that's not it. This is the one. Where's the inside? Is this the inside? Yes. There. Well, except for here, that's apparently not. There we go. Think. Trying not to get on the arms, but that's proving to be difficult. And this little fucking piece right here. I don't know what's going on with it, but it's not behaving. By the way, I finished watching Mushoku Tensei yesterday. It's okay. The the fucking plot is both amusing and what the fuck at the same time. I don't know how to feel about it. But I do know that I want to watch more for some fucking reason. There. See that. Isn't the main character named Rudy or something like that? Yeah, they are. The thing is, the overarching story is pretty good, except the subplots quote unquote subplots are like, what the fuck, bro? Cause, for starters, this is like at the end of season 1, I think. I know which anime you're talking about now. Yeah, at the end of season 1, I think it is. Spoilers, by the way. He ends up fucking his cousin, which is like, brother, what the hell? She's your cousin. Why? that and the like part of the reason in season 2 the entire arc or the subplot there is just trying to get find a cure to his erectile dysfunction. What? 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 I know. I know. It's like those two things for now is what bother me. And then apparently this elf girl, not the main characters of interest. This other one that's with Roxy's party, like the long hair blonde one. Apparently she has a curse, or I so heard from my sister who read the manga. She apparently has a curse where she has to sleep with multiple men or else she will die. And I know this is spoilers. This is not in the anime yet. Uh, in order to quote unquote cure her curse, Rudy gave her a magic item, which I heard was a chastity belt or something. Hi, Faker. How you doing? Is there anywhere that still has like hard color somewhere there? I think. I know the anime is weird, but to be honest, but I still want to watch more for some reason. Don't judge me. Did I walk on something because I heard Booty gave her magical item? Rudy, not Booty. We were talking about Mishoko Tensei. Have you ever heard of that anime? Oh yeah, yeah. Very weird, but very entertaining anime. It treads that line of what the fuck and oh, okay, you know. I've heard of it, and there's 2 seasons. Two. And I want another season, despite how weird it is, and very disturbing it is. Hell's Paradise season 2 is on. I never heard of that one. I already mentioned how I watched. I think I mentioned that I already watched the recent 2 episodes of Jujutsu Kaisen, and I was like, yes! It came out yesterday. Oh, when's Fear in season 2 coming out? Is it also starting sometime soon? I think it is. Freer in season 2 release date. January 16th. So Friday this week. Okay, this might be interesting. Because of the way this is shaped. I need to do something like this, technically. Like, the stomach is part of the thing now, so. But also kind of not, which is weird. And I don't have anything here to do the stomach with, you know? So this kind of puts me in an awkward position, question mark? Not really, actually. There's also this other anime. What's it called again? It's called Sentenced to Be a Hero. Somebody suggested it, and I started watching it, and I was like, oh, that's actually the first episode is an hour long, and damn, is it a good pilot episode? Okay, so you start around here. That's not where you start. You start like here. Something like that? I don't want this happening. Why? How do I keep that from happening? I'm gonna do something stupid and possibly might crash either my computer or just Blender itself, but we're gonna apply the subdivision. I have a backup of this, right? It did. I saw a creditless version of the season 2 OP. Wait, what? What are we talking about? Are we talking about Hell's Paradise? Oh, well, Dottie knows more about that than I do, so. I just noticed Gachikuta left off in a cliffhanger. I didn't click on it in case of spoilers. All right. Okay, so I do have a backup just in case. Now, where is she? Oh shit. Maybe that was too much. I can add one. Let's do one. Now apply. That's better. Oh my fucking god, I'm just stupid. Hold on. This can just dissolve. There. Could I? Looking at it, I'm wondering if I can retopo this. Hi Dorg, how you doing? Welcome to stream. What brings you to this part of Twitch? I think I can just do this instead. Well, I thought I could. Never mind, I can't, because this fucking thing. Going that way. I think the issue is I kind of want it here, you know? But then it gets real big. And I don't think adding another loop cut is a good idea. What are you making? I'm making a model. Fan, as like fan art, whatever. I'm making this person because I want to and I can. And I'm a little. This doesn't feel right to me. This at the moment. I don't know why. I can't put my finger on it as to why. But I will find out why. I'm gonna need more modern anime to watch. I've been watching so too much old animes. Same, to be honest, cause I up to date on Jujutsu Kaisen. I'm waiting for Frieren season 2. I've watched. I'm only.
Well, that's a problem. But not my fault. I did everything I could, and you did too. Also, why are you still here?
Thanks, Dark, for the follow. And yes, why are you still here? Explain yourself. Need to learn how to do that. It's not too hard, actually. I started like last year, April, doing very basic shit. And now this is like the first complex big model that I'm doing. I started it last year, August, I think. And I've been only working on it a little bit, just a little tiny bit every day, following a tutorial. I'm at the texturing stage. I'm just trying to fix my own textures because they be breaking, bro. They be not working as they should be. Like that, see? Like I just started watching season 2 Initial D, but I'm almost done with the second season. Ooh. I've been making models. Ooh. Care to share? Got mayhaps art text if you have. Let's do this real quick. How is Initial D actually? I know the Eurobeat and the songs are freaking bangers, but I've never actually watched Initial D. Is it any good? Does it live up to the hype of the songs? Or is it, your casual run of the mill anime? It's peak. I love season 1. Ooh. You know what? I might watch it. Is the racing actually entertaining to watch despite the CG? I know it's like all they had at the time, but something about it still irks me. I don't know why. I couldn't tell you why. Yes, I enjoyed it. All right, I'll see. I'll take a look at it then. Actually, Drop also enjoyed it. Oh, okay. I'll take a look at it because I also need more anime to watch. None of the new seasonal stuff kind of is catching my eye. I had Crop watch it with me. You forced him to watch it with you. Just at gunpoint, you're gonna watch it with me. Is that how I do this? Okay, it has to be a little bit on the later side down here. Uh, do a little bit more like here. Not what I wanted. Not what I wanted. Uh, am I getting anywhere with this? I don't know. I can say I beat Takumi Fujiwara in a race. How can you say? How can you say that? Explain to me how. Or is that just a reference from the anime? Let's try this a little bit. Because I am Dottie. Sure. Sure. Totally, 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 totally. That needs no explanation. If you say so. But I want to see Dottie drive. I bet I could beat Dottie then. I found one thing interesting about part of the anime. Yeah? Explain. Go ahead. You have the floor is yours. I feel like this might be a bit too much. Yeah, this is too sharp. Not good at this. That's good. And I think like that. And honestly, a bit higher. I'm gonna be. I might just redo this whole thing up. Something like that. They did a gum tape death match. What the fuck is that? I have never heard that term ever. There's a paint soft option. Oh my god. And I'm only now learning about this. Like that, right? This needs to be a bit more here. Where they tape one of their hands to the steering wheel and race, which made drifting really hard. That's ridiculous, dude. That sounds hella dangerous. Well, I mean, I guess that's like the point of street racing is for it to be dangerous, but still. Bit too much. Doot, 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 doot. Think more like that. Doot, doot. All right, we're gonna be taking a quick break. So go get your shit. Go take a shit. Get some water. Get some food, and we'll be back in about 3-ish minutes. So BRB. I'm back. I've returned. Up. Wrong button. Well, right. Animes that I need to find more animes to watch, man. Cause any of the new ones have not caught my eye yet. Well, maybe I should watch Delicious in Dungeon. Maybe that'll help. I've seen like some clips of that one. That one seemed entertaining, like fun to watch. Let's blur it. See how that works. Hey, I was listening to that. Fucking bitch. The blur tool feels like it doesn't do a lot of blurring, if I'm gonna be completely honest. I feel like it's pretty shit at its job. You know what? That works. That works. There's also apparently like a belly button right here. Is this necessary? Probably not, but I'm doing it anyway. Think here. It's too low. Here. Yeah, that works. I think. Or I think just about there. I think we're good. I think I'm gonna like do that. Also realizing putting a little bit more up top here is a good idea. That's too much. Alright, just a little bit of stuff here. And probably not too much because there's gonna be there's some black. From like here, I think, and then up to here. Here, and then like this. Is that what's going on? I think so. But at the same time, I can't really tell. Something like that. Just a little bit off the top. Do this, and then let's do this. Do this, do this. I think, but I'm not sure. I feel like I'm fucking this up. Oh yeah, I probably major fucking this. I think that works. Keyword I think, but I'm not sure. I'm gonna go ahead and say that it does, and we're gonna leave it as is. This is probably way too dark. Which means I'm gonna no! That's not what I wanted. It just has to be a light color of, just not as much as these are. Let's say. Where's the arm? There it is. There, that seems about reasonable. There. Yeah, the hands. They're awkward. They're a little awkward. What if I undo this real quick? Like just hard brush and then make it small. Have it be like this and then like this. How would that look on this thing? Well, terrible for starters. Not the butt. I want the hand, bro. Give me the hand. Stop. Stop. Give me what I want. Swear to God. There. Let's see. How would you do this? You would do here by the thumb. Something like this. Start here-ish. Then you would go over. Like that. But that's at the knuckles already, so you would go like here. You would go higher here, though. I want to just rotate it proper. Like from where I'm clicking, I want to rotate it differently, but no, I can't do that. There. Ah, I could just do this. Should technically be here. So like from here. Do I need a higher arc for this? I might need a higher arc for this. Also, no. Not what I wanted. Oh, I'm painting it out this way anyway, so. That seems reasonable. Not what I wanted. I did not want to alt tab. There, that seems more like a hand thing. There's a lot of shading that I do not have the patience at the nor do I think I have the right tools. For right now, just do this very rough stuff and do the rest of it. Hold on. Skip ahead. How much more of this are you going to be doing? God! Jesus. The collarbones too? What the fuck, bro? Ah! This is going to take... Well, I don't think I can do the collarbones here. Well, I could. Could I though? Like, could I? Could I? Sure. Where would the collarbones be then? Hold on. They'd be like here. You know? They'd be pretty high up, but I can't do that like this. I don't think. We're gonna leave that be. Oh, I hit the wrong button. That's the ear. We were at the collarbone-ish? Okay. Shading the ear. How do you turn on the wireframe? That's not it. Ah, it's just here and then this. I, Hue. Stop doing that. Up to here and then this up to here. That ish, and then dut, 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 dut. I feel like this one is unnecessary, but we'll roll with it. This is very unnecessary. What the fuck? That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. They're fine. That's fine. The where else? Where else? I can't help but feel like I could do better on this section. Like this feels like a lot, you know? But I think it's just necessary, unfortunately. Unless, hold on a second. No, then this would be, that wouldn't work. Ear. Hi, Sonak, how you doing? Yes, this is indeed an ear. How astute of you. It's been a hot minute. Where you been? What you been up to? Things. Hi Tails, how you doing? Things does not clarify a goddamn thing, but fine.
Bring me my nuts on a silver platter.
How dare you? How dare you? How dare you? Okay, this one might be a little bit trippy to look at. Or is it? Not really, but at the same time, yes, really. The seam ends like right here. Where would that be? That's there. Is this the back of the ear then? It is. Oh, it's here. What character are you modeling? I am modeling this person. It's a VTuber that I watch a lot. I'm doing it as a fan thing, not as like a commission thing. Yeah, ask for money's for the wood fanboy. No! No! Stop! Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go not here, here. Because now that this is a bit more refined, I can do some more shit. Yes, give him monies. No, stop. 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 No monies. I don't need the monies. Maybe I should have just not touched this part at all. That part can just stay as is. This bit can retreat further in. Let's grab this and do it like this, and then I think think a bit more like that and we're good. Hold on, there's something on my foot or my leg. Uh, Trying to get rid of it. There. There we go. Ah. No, back to, I think this. Could you not? Where do we start? Very lightly with this. Where'd my brushes go? There we go. Too much. Okay. I got distracted again. So, like, this? Or what's going on here? Wait, did this not need to this need to be connected to this part the whole time, or? Because I can do that. That's what's needed. Hmm. Bring this out. They have to be like that the entire time? I'm kind of seeing here. So something like this, and then like here too. Hmm. Can't really tell what I'm going for here. What kind of shading is? Okay, I was right on that part. Because this needs to be completely painted in. Mm-hmm. Something like that, I guess. I don't know what I'm doing. I straight up don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how to shade ears, bro. They confuse me. Ah, that's what you're trying to do. Okay, so it highlights this bit more. iCloud's my Guna gotchas, they ain't doing censorship anymore. Oh my god. Part of me wishes it did. Part of me wishes it did. Well, how you doing, Klutz? Oh, yeah, I can just do this. An idiot. Hi. Listening to that. And said they were making a different client for Steam. Oh. Oh, so wait, that's why they did the censorship, just so they could have it on Steam? Let's do this. And then up. There! That actually looks like a decent ear. I guess we can connect this. Yeah, but the community was mad about the censorship show during the weekend. The review bomb did refunds and all the other stuff. Devs saw that, and now we're here. I did see that on some other places about the whole outbreak of like why after so many uncensored characters, why is this one getting censored? I did see that, or at least heard of it. Let me turn off wireframe real quick. Okay, let me go here then and blur. Blur the absolute crap out of it. Where's this fucker? There's this fucker. Now players are getting free prestige skin. Now what to do with 200 pulls? Maybe pull. That's just a guess though. Like maybe do what the pulls are intended to be and pull for something. I don't know. The free prestige skin is something else with the design. I don't think I want to know. I don't think I want to know. Actually. Something like that more. That looks better. Also, for some reason, Tails has been in VC for the past 2 days. Do you think he just forgot, or he's already just committed to the bit or something? Tails, I know you're here. Why are you? Why have you been in VC for so long? No, he's aware. So he just refuses to leave. Explain yourself, brother. Explain. What's going on? You're lonely in there. Why do you care? He's a creep and he likes watching people sleep. Ah, that might be it. You might be onto something there. We're setting a world record. What's the world record? Like, what's the previous world record? I feel like that's the first baseline you need to check and see if it's even plausible. There we go. I think. Hold on. Be a little bit more on this. Hard paint. Dang, I can't believe you'd be creeping. The world record is like 141 days. Really? Really? Tails, is your power gonna hold up for that? Is that gonna hold? Do you have enough data plan to be able to keep it that way? Do you not have any ongoing plans for the next 141 days? And are you expecting to keep it that way? Are you going to be joining community game nights from other servers? Because if you are, then you can forget about completing the world record. I'd say I did a good job here. You can see what's going on. Up. Dude, today feels so slow. I'm kidding. Okay. I'm just hanging out. Demo is also there for some reason. Wait. So it's not in mine. Understood. Understood. I thought it was in a different one. Then go to the fucking genders general. All right, this one's gonna be a little interesting, ain't it? They can't really tell which is where. Pretty sure it's something like this. Something like that, and then do this. Do that. I think this needs to be all the way up till here. Is my guess. I wish I could isolate some parts, man. So I don't accidentally paint on a different part. Is that good? Is that fine? Can I live with this? I feel like I can. All right, we're gonna be taking a quick break. So go get your shit, go take a shit, get some water, get some food, and we'll be back in about 3-ish minutes. So BRB. I'm back. I returned. Why am I getting an ad for gamer drugs called Lagless? Is that just G Fuel or hold on? Game server hosting. Oh. It's like a pill. It shows it's a server hosting thing for Minecraft Hytale and Vintage Story. Unless it's something else. Like a pill. What kind of fucking pill? Let me take a look at the ear. Alright, so the lobe also, like, basically in the entire back part, which I have done. Well, I can make the inside a bit darker, I think. Gamer drug, probably an energy pill of some sort. Maybe, but I would not take it if I were you. That's just a recommendation. Because why the fuck would you need medication for gaming? Like, what the fuck? What kind of delusional, no, not delusional, just straight up crazy ass batshit person do you have to be in order to have that? Japan be weird. Japan? Well, then it makes a lot more sense. Then it makes a lot more sense. Bring it up a bit and then do it like this. I guess this could, well, I would need a different texture sheet, but imagine needing pills to lock in when gaming. Well, I'm starting to realize why most of this would be pretty useful. It's mostly because then I can just grab this model and then adjust it to every other one that I'm going to make in the future. Which honestly I might do. It would make things a lot quicker. I am going to have to adjust the head shape and whatnot, but I think it imagining pills lock in when I already read that, didn't I? It's kind of like, well, I guess it's the gaming equivalent of Viagra, maybe. Jesus Christ, okay, from the front she looks pregnant. Wait, what? Hold up. What do you mean? The fuck do you mean? How? How? I mean, I kind of see it. Like, what do I have to do then? Just like, oh, that's some. It's like an illusion. How about that? Does that make it any better? I think the shading on the sides is too dark. You mean this? Hmm. All right. Now? Too dark and thick. Or not thick enough. How do you know it's not thick enough? Like that? Top as well? Oh. Give me a second. Undo a little bit of that and then just like that? Does that look better? Yeah, it does. Okay. You know, I never thought it would like look pregnant, but you know. Let's make this a little bit lighter too while we're at it. That works. Hmm. That's not what I wanted. Pregante. Can u get pregante? Why am I doing this? Why am I just trying to reinvent rework something that was already working? But was it really working though? Yes, it was, and I'm just being an idiot for trying to make it work again. God damn it. There. Oh damn. Alright. Guess that's how we're working things. Why didn't you just do that earlier? Actually, you know what? Where's the wireframe? There it is. I'm gonna cover the black in a little later. Right now, this bitch needs to get dark. I don't know how dark, but I'm assuming pretty dark. All right. There, I think. Uh, cut a little bit off here. Mm, okay. Let me just do this. Then it's like up until here, right? Is that what? There. All right, now I grab the blackest of blacks. Make this a bit bigger. Oh, not that much bigger. And I redo this a little bit. Should be like that, and then we're good. Wrong one. Now I just grab this, and then anywhere on this. And we should be good. All right, this one part, these eyes, I think it's this. This needs to be like pure white. There, and then that, and then grab this, redo, and grab this color. It turns out it does need to go there. I think I pretty much got it the way I wanted. Wait, no, this starts at like the very beginning up. Like there, you know? Where the ear would start. Something like that, I think. There-ish. Uh, there-ish. There? Like that? Is that good? I'm gonna just do this and then call it done, maybe. I don't know what you want from me. I don't know what you want from me. Oh, that's also okay. You also want that. Very well then. Where the fuck? There it is. Dat, 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 dat. I don't know if that helped at all. So we're just gonna leave it as. What does it look here? I mean, that works. If I can get like a little bit of a lighter thingy on, and then kind of blend it in there, kind of, sort of, kind of, maybe, maybe just a little. It's gonna be a little ugly. Not gonna lie. Do that, and then soft. God damn it. Oh, that's why, because it's barely any strength. All right. Up. I think once I got this, that's gonna be it from me today. So thank you everybody for coming. Hope you all enjoyed. Let me do a little bit of that. Also a little bit of this. Yeah. That'll be it from me today. Thank you everybody for coming. I hope you all enjoyed. I'll be live tomorrow again with some more of this. Enjoying myself. Hold on. Hold on. I'm closing all the wrong tabs. Stinky. I'm not stinky. I think the poop. I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me get that. Let me fix that before I go. I already have my glasses on, Daddy. Hold on. God damn it, Faker. Why? Why? What did I do? What did I do? Where'd she go? Hold on. Oh, never mind. There is a BRB. What to do? Misclick, misinput poggers. Actually, we could go into, yeah, let's go into Keef. Let's go into Keef / raid. Everybody say hi to Kife. She's been back after a very long break. So, that being said, I will see you all tomorrow. So good night. Take care. Sleep well. Laters.